Yes, everybody, happy Halloween! And boy, have we got a game for you. It is my favorite spooky game of the hour, Return of the Obra Dinn by Lucas Pope, creator of Papers, Please, which is a game you might have heard of. Obra Dinn's been out for about 4 years. It's a very, very good game. It's a mystery game set on a derelict ship that shows up in harbor one day. It is similar to games like Gone Home or What Remains of Edith Finch, but with actual gameplay, if you'll pardon me for saying. You are still exploring a space, you are still sort of passively taking in story, but you got a job to do. You have to figure out what happened on this ship. Like I said, it's a very good one, but as a mystery about the gruesome disappearance of an entire crew, viewer discretion is advised. Like I said before, there is going to be a lot of terrible things depicted, even though it is in this wonderful dithered art style. Dithering is the process of using the dots to simulate light and dark. As you can see it particularly in the clouds, how the little specks are kind of fading in and out in the movement with the moonlit clouds. That's a dithering effect. It's a fascinating shader how he did this with the game, how he actually managed to render it like this, although it's also admittedly a trick for saving budget, because by having a more esoteric, a more abstract rendering style, you don't have to be as focused on getting the graphics absolutely perfect. So let us begin. So you can see, so we're going to get rid of this one. You can see I have a full playthrough here that took 3 hours, 12 minutes. I might be able to do that faster, but that is the full case there. So we are going to begin. And something interesting is that it randomly decides whether you're playing as a male or female character. Lost at Sea. Yep, 1803. The good ship Obra Dinn, East India Trading Company. Captain R. Witterell, crew 51 men. Last voyage to Orient, Cape Rendezvous, unmet. Attention, Chief Inspector. The Obra Dinn has returned. Dispatch to Falmouth immediately and prepare a full assessment. 1807, so 4 years.
Company man woke me up. Said you'd need ferry to the Obra Dinn.
The voice acting in this game is great.
Not many eager for that job. Seems a bit late if you ask.
I didn't.
Playing as a man.
What's in the box?
I don't know. I'll hoist it up in a few minutes.
Hey! How?
Carefully.
Alright, so yeah, here we are. Obra Dinn. We have our box here, we have our oarsmen. Can't really see anything else. Can't really see a harbor or anything. Here we go. Yep. I guess I need to get a firmer grip. Do I need to hit a button? I had to hit the button there, so here we are. Whoa! I love this. Although looking around, we have cages. I think those are for animals. Best way to keep an animal fresh. Hatches are battened. Sails are... they've seen better days. Well, what's that? Well, anyway... See the rigging, the ropes. Like I said, hatches are thoroughly battened. They said there wasn't a soul aboard, except for this skeleton clearly lying out on deck. What investigators did we have before this? Did they just kind of look up here and be like, "Yep, that's a boat, all right," and just ignore this lying here? Ugh. Anyway. Yeah, look at this. This just harsh light here. It's just beautiful.
Oi!
Oh.
It's too heavy!
What you say there? I think this is a one-button game. Well, no, there's other buttons to do things.
It's too heavy. Take it yourself or open it here.
All right. This is kind of a funny suitcase, isn't it? Ah. So, we have a book. Oh man, the dithering effects on here. So, ZR to open the book. Okay. Return of the Obra Dinn, a catalogue of adventure and tragedy. 1807. Preface. I trust that you now find yourself aboard the Obra Dinn. I expected this day to come, and my every intention was to tell the ship's strange tale within the pages of this book. Regrettably, failing health has allowed me to produce only the basic outline that follows. Your presence on the Obra Dinn is crucial. I leave the discovery of its fate and the completion of this book in your hands. The next few pages will seem bewildering at first. All will make sense in time. Use the pocket watch to determine the identity and fate of everyone aboard. Complete each chapter accurately and return the book by guaranteed post to the French Office of Affairs in Morocco. The bargain chapter will remain unknown to you. I possess the details within, but have elected to keep them private for now. Signed, Henry Evans. He. What else could he be but a jester? Okay. Contents: the journey, the ship, the crew, life at sea, sketch, glossary back cover. Then we have Chapter 1, loose cargo. Chapter 2, a bitter cold. Chapter 3, murder. Chapter 4, the calling. Chapter 5, unholy captives. Chapter 6, soldiers of the sea. Chapter 7, the doom. Chapter 8, the bargain. So that's the one that's being restrained for now. Chapter 9, the escape. And Chapter 10, the end. Atlantic lug of the Far East route, and the deck. So the main deck was where we just were, along with the captain's quarters and the passenger cabins. Second mate, fourth mate. So we have a list of where everybody hangs out. The purser's office, passengers, port walk, gunner's store, carpenter's shop. Everything you need aboard a good ship. The cargo hold, including the special captain's cargo, and the lazarette. We have the list of the crew. Robert Witterell, captain. William Hoskett, Edward Nichols. I remember as much of this as I can. So what we have is we have to, in order to tell everybody's fate, we have to properly identify them as well. So Abigail Hoskett Witterell. Didn't we see a Witterell already? Robert Witterell. And, hold on. Number 8, Henry Evans? Okay, and then we have Life at Sea, sketches of life aboard the Obra Dinn. So, we have underway, so this is, I guess, giving us, gives us some pictures of who we're, dealing with. Formosan royalty. Formosa, I believe, is, it's one of the Asian territories that was eventually taken by China. Justice at Sea. Oh, wow. So we have a depiction of a firing squad. So something happened here. ES. So yeah, something happened here. And we have the backs of oh, that's these. Okay, so that's them. We don't see their faces, but we do see them here. Okay. So now, loose cargo. On the cargo deck, circled. Oh, on the orlop deck. Which one is the orlop deck? Here it is. Oh, the orlop deck. Here we are. So this is the orlop deck. It's the one below the gun deck and below the top deck, the main deck. Okay. So I guess this is telling us where to begin. Oh, that's outside the first mate's window. Wow, okay. Nothing there. Calling has no starting indicators. Okay. Unholy captives. Up on the cargo deck. Okay, so that's towards the bottom. Soldiers of the sea. In the port walk. And on the cargo deck. So we have a couple here. The Doom. On the bow. Okay. On the gun deck. Inside the captain's quarters. Inside of part 7, the Doom. Okay. The Doom. And bargain. This chapter will remain unknown to you until you finished it. In the lazarette. Although he did say in the lazarette, for even though we're not supposed to know. The lazarette was like at the very, very bottom of the ship. Midshipman's cabin, the escape, and the end. Outside the captain's quarters, and inside the captain's quarters. And here's our indication. Okay. Ah, here it is. The most delightful of items. Memento Mortem. Remember death. And this is not to be confused with Memento Mori, which is remember you will die. So it is a very different thing. Nothing else to say, Palsy? Alright. Let's head back aboard. So now that we have the book, let's see if we can identify ourselves a skeleton. Here he is. Ah, here we are. Okay, this is great.
Captain! Open the door! Kick it in. Ah! Lest we break it down and take more than those shells!
You bastards may take exactly what I give you!
Whoa! Oh! Goodness. Ah, and there it goes. A little bullet. Okay, I love the presentation here. It's got a flash to it. So what we are doing right now is we are looking at, I assume, this guy's last breath. This is what the Memento Mortem does, is it lets you see somebody's last breath. Not necessarily what killed them, which is important, just their last breath. Although, considering he doesn't have an esophagus anymore, it's pretty safe to say this is the last breath. Let's see, which button was it? Yeah, it's this one, okay. So here we have him on the picture. Okay, so we can identify our people by zooming in. And there's him. Oh, missed him. Okay. Wow, quite a start. Just brazenly straight up shooting a guy. Chapter 10, the end. Oh, we're starting with the end, huh? Okay. Ah. Off the coast of Madeira, north of the Canaries. Outside the captain's quarters, 3 others were present. Captain! Who is this? How did they die? So let's take a look. So he yells, Captain. Captain, open the door. So we have a transcript, and the X indicates that the victim is the one who's talking. Okay, no corpse, 3 others were present. So who is this? This unknown soul met an unknown fate. Okay, so this guy here, this person's face appears blurred throughout the book. This blurring indicates that you don't yet have sufficient information to determine their identity. So I know a lot of this book, I know a lot of this, but I've forgotten the puzzles, and I'm going to avoid cheating. I am only going to solve them as the game lets me, okay? All right, so that's going to be fair. I'm going to try to keep it a guided tour, keep it fair, totally work through my methodology for how it's supposed to be solved. Like I said, if you've not played this game, we're getting to the point where we are kind of reaching the limit of the demo. There is sort of a demo of this game, which is Chapter 10, the end. So we don't know who this is, but we have a hint. Let us try anyways. I can say unknown officer. Judging by his fancy hat, I assume this guy's an officer, so I'm going to keep that there as a as an indicator. He was shot with a gun by, based on what we read, Captain, open the door. He opens the door and opens fire. So we can safely assume that that was Captain Robert Witterell. 3 others were present. So we have Witterell right there. Oh, the guy shot by Witterell. This is, we can assume... See, it's clear. The person's face is no longer blurred, which means that they can now be identified. And this was the man shooting the gun. He used the book and the pocket watch. Revisit memories on the ship using the pocket watch to study relationships, appearances, and activities. And boy howdy, can this game really be crazy about it. There are a lot of games a lot of things where just incredibly minute information is necessary here. There were 60 people on the ship when it left England. It said a crew of 51. So that means there were others on there. So the Formosan royalty, I guess, were passengers. Determining everyone's identity and fate will not be easy. Like I just said, decisive information is rare. Like, you're not going to hear a lot of people yelling names. You're not going to hear a lot of people yelling captain. You'll have to make assumptions using partial information. Some identities may only be revealed through a process of elimination. Yeah, it is very detail-oriented. Good luck, thanks. So, we can say pretty certainly that this is Captain Robert Witterell, because Captain opened the door. Who else do we have? This is the man who was standing next to the guy who was getting shot. Oh, I don't remember him. So that's our way out, but I only see 3 people here. It said several others were present. Is there somebody else in the captain's quarters? No, not that I can see. Although I can explore some more of the deck. This is still battened. Oh! Here's our man. There he is. What's he doing being all sneaky? Alright. Let us continue. Although... Ooh. It would seem that our little, is this a stand power? It seems we have opened the door. So, leading inwards, we have another corpse. And judging by the upturned table, we're likely about to see a fight.
Where are they? Must be in here someplace.
They're at the bottom of the sea.
That's a lie.
Oof. Wow, I do have to say that he didn't seem terribly broken up about... Oh, yeah. Didn't seem terribly broken up about this guy. So, this is our man from the firing line from before. And he is being, filleted like a fish. Although, let's see what else is going on here. There's a guy running up the stairs. Can we catch him? Oh. Oh. Where'd he go? Wow, he's fast. Oh, there he is, there he is. I saw his legs dangling out the window. Alright, so he is wearing a hat, but judging by the rest of his outfit, I don't think he's an officer. So we are going to say he was knifed by Captain Robert Witterell. That's the best I can do for now. There's our man. Yep, here he comes. Oh, look at him. Let's see. Will it allow me to try to enter in his name? Open the book while examining a face to flip directly to the sketch. So I did that with the X button. So, judging by his behavior, there are top men and there are seamen. So a top man is somebody who operates the ropes and stuff. So they have a level of agility and ability to move about the ship, which is higher than your typical seaman. A lot of the people who are seamen, you'll actually find that they are... they're actually kind of paying their way across. You'll find that there's a lot of amazing voice acting talent in here. So I'm going to label him as a top man. That's my guess based on the fact that he's jumping around very adroitly with a knife. I'm going to guess that he's a top man. There's actually a lot of people from a lot of different cultures and a lot of different languages in this game because a lot of people are essentially working their way on their ship ride. They're essentially paying their ticket by doing labor on the ship. So, What you want to bet this is our guy who was just falling down before? He had the guy who was jumping down earlier. But you'll see, there's a lot of really talented voice acting in this game. Oh. Oh. He got stabbed, so we heard this guy gargling out. I guess without a throat he can't breathe, so he's still in the process of becoming deceased. Ugh. Whoa, look at that spray. That visual effect as he beans this guy with a harpoon. And this is our top man from before. Like I said, I presume he's a top man. And here's our captain, successfully stabbed. Oh, and there's an open door in here. Oh, who dis? Who is she? Okay. This is one thing about the game that does get a little tedious, is that, you know, there is a lot of, I guarantee you most of them are not this slow. The vast majority of them have a lot more detail to take in. Oh, he's dropped his gun too. This is like the tutorial level, the demo level, so the action here might be a bit slow, but I guarantee you it is going to pick up. All right. Inside the Captain's Quarters, Part 3. This unknown topman was clubbed by Captain Witterell. Easy. Okay. So we still have the captain here, now stabbed and bleeding. We have this woman here who is perhaps sick or dead. In which case she would have... Man, if she was just sick, just perishing here with nobody to take care of her, that's awful. I don't think that's what happened, but still. Another door has opened. The room with the woman in it. So, there she is. Yeah, she did not make it out. And... the gun. The chair. Okay, guys. This is your last warning. If you don't think you can handle this game, I am going to ask you to back out now. We're also basically at the end of the demo, so if you have not played this game, this is my last warning to go out and at least pay for it. You can come back to this video, but give the guy some credit. He put a lot of work into this. Everybody did.
Abigail.
Oh, there's a name.
Your brother. My friend. I shot him. Dead. I'll be with you soon, my love. Please forgive me for everything.
Oof. Yeah. Pretty obvious how he met his fate here. Just gonna turn away from that. Oh, what a lovely sky. What a beautiful day. Although he did just ice 3 guys. Although there's spray on here. Is this just normal ocean spray or is it actually raining? I don't think it is. A lot of void out here. Pretty obvious how this guy met his end, isn't it? And then here's the door, still closed. Like I said, these will pick up. Oh, is this a common thing to have 2 wheels on the helm? I can see how that would operate the rudder, but yeah, I'm avoiding looking at that any longer. Like I said, I gave you guys a heads up on that one. Captain Robert Witterell. Suicide by gun. Will shot himself after killing a bunch of people. This may or may not be correct. Fates are validated in sets of 3s. So it doesn't make you have all of them right at the very end and then you turn in your homework. No, it's to get it right. So you get a typeset. So right now we just have a post-it note. All right. However, we can now solve some additional mysteries. So let's have a look. So I wish this was easier to flip through. Maybe I'm just not doing it right. Maybe if I zoom in and do that and hit X. There we are. So let's take a look. So here's an example of something we need to come up with. So we have, he said Abigail. Here we are, Abigail Hoskett Witterell of Scotland. So Witterell is the name of the captain. So do we have a Hoskett in the officers? We do. William Hoskett, first mate of Scotland. So that is probably Abigail's brother. William Hoskett, first mate, was shot with a gun by Captain Robert Witterell. And you see you can see his image is clear now. So then we also have, and there she is colored in. So this is Abigail Hoskett Witterell, passenger of the captain. We have some other ladies on here too, but they are still blurred. So the fact that this one is clear tells me that that's Abigail. Okay. So we have Chapter 10, The End. 4 fates sealed. We have William Hoskett, shot by the captain. Unknown soul, knifed by Captain Witterell. Unknown topman, clubbed by Captain Witterell. And Witterell ending himself. Alright. Although, here it comes. Like I said, this is the end of the demo. And what is about to happen here is pretty ridiculous. A major twist is coming up, so be ready for it. There's another name, yay. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh. Ah. Got some people cowering in fear. We have a man, another officer, hopelessly trying to shoot at Abracadablierg over here. We have all sorts of crazy things happening. Oh. Looks like he's about to be... no, I'm not going to do it. That's bad news for this guy here. And this guy is trying to save him. Oh, I don't think you can save that guy there, buddy. I think you might be wasting your time there. Oh, wow. I think this is a wave, but wow, it looks like a solid piece of something. Look at that. Oof. Uh-oh. Somebody's being dragged away by a horrible beast. Oh dear. Oh goodness. Wow. Yeah, kind of went from 0 to 100 pretty quick there, didn't it? Chapter 7, The Doom. There's still 2 chapters between the Kraken attacking and the end. Corpse was moved post-mortem. Abigail Hoskett Witterell, I think we were going to say was crushed by a terrible beast. Oh! Well done. 3 fates correct. So, crushed by a terrible beast. We could have said she was crushed by the rigging too, but let's face it. Shot by Captain Witterell, and Witterell ending himself. However... Boom. Few notches in my scabbard. However, remember when I said there was a plot twist? Yeah, the Kraken was not the plot twist. Here's the plot twist. What's going on? The watch is shaking. We're still in the dream. What is happening? Is it you? Is it you? What is happening? Can it be? Are we about to go deeper? Whoa! Oh, look at it pointing like a compass. Oh, yeah, that's... I wonder if is the guy in the boat seeing the smoke being like, what in blazes? Oh yeah, look at that. We can go deeper into the dream. We can examine the corpses inside the flashbacks. This is insane. Here we go. That sounds unpleasant. That looks unpleasant too. Oof. Oh, this poor guy. Oh, there's our man with the spear again, trying to save him. Who else have we got? Who are you? Are you Martin? Ah, there's Martin. Okay, so that's Martin, the third mate. Who Abigail was running to before. Who do we have here? That's the man who was being dragged off, I think. I know. I think that's... he was running around on the rigging earlier, which tells me he's a topman. Oh, that's him from before. Okay. In the shirt there. Oh, who are you? Oh. You're throwing something. Oh. Wah! What's happening over there? There's a lot going on here. Okay, now we're going to be entering one of the ones that I think was a bit of a trick. I mean, you can see he's there, he's got the beard, he's covered in the tattoos, but he's all highlighted. So we can say that he was torn apart by a beast. So here's the thing is, tattoos on a sailor, that's like peanut butter on jelly. That's not exactly a rare thing. However, this is supposed to be a clue to who this person is. He is Maba of New Guinea. Those are supposed to be traditional tattoos of his tribe. This one was admittedly a bit of a stretch. It's a bit difficult to read his facial structure when it's in black and white and in a sketch, I admit. But that's the trick. Oh, here we go again. Up. Oh, this is the man whose arm was being grabbed earlier. Oh, hang on. Where am I going? Oh. Oh, dear. Poor guy got yamcha'd. Kind of like how it tells you where to go. Oh. Oh. I thought it was telling me where to go. Oh, this is so cool. Whoa, circling the moon. Here's our poor boy here. Wow, it's crafting figments of the past. Whoa! Yikes! So he was being held by a rope. Oh dear. That is a midshipman scarf. Unknown midshipman. Oh dear. Oh wow, it's actually causing the boat to rock. Look at that. The door is off center. Man, the attention to detail here. Oh no, that explosion sent that poor guy hurtling. Don't have enough information on him yet. Whoa. Oh! There's that man from before. I think he's an officer because he has the hat. What else do we have? Oh boy, he could be the gunner or the gunner's mate. Christian Wilfer Olis Vyater. And behind him, we have, based on his hat, we have an officer. Although, how many officers do we have left with the nice hat? We still have the second mate and the fourth mate, so he could be either of those. Okay. Oh, I forgot to check him. Oh, too late. Ah. I guess a lot of people heard the explosion, and that's why everybody came out. Location of the corpse. Who is this? How did they die? So they were blown up. Okay. Oh. Our little adventure is finally over, huh? Is there anybody else I can try to identify here? Oh, there's a goat. Oh, poor goat. So we have you again. Got the turban on there. Anybody who looks like a Sikh on there, maybe? Let's see. Who has the name of one? Ahmed Ghul of Persia. That sounds about right. We can leave that there for now. Is anybody else? We also have Rajub, Akbar, Wasim, and Syed of India. So let's hold off on identifying our Sikh friend for now. Or Sikh or Muslim, either one. Alright, just like that, we're on our own again. However, as we saw before, the hatch is now unbattened because we solved a mystery. Whoa, and what a mess we have here. We have cannons. We have cookery. And we have somebody aggressively crushed by a cannon. So let's have a look.
What's happening? Sir, loose the cannon!
She's nearly over! Fight your flag!
Oh dear. Ah, that's the one who was exploded before with the powder. That's the one who was trying to haul him in, the midshipman. Is this a midshipman too, maybe? Although in the panic, who knows who's working together. Got stuff falling down. Oh. Oh. It's Martin. He looks particularly distressed. So who is this? He's standing next to Martin. So probably a good friend of his. So we have mate, bosun's mate, carpenter's mate, artist, ship's steward. Okay, so he... I'm going to hazard a guess. He's Roderick Anderson, the third mate's steward, because he's in this picture standing next to the third mate, and there's Martin there looking very distressed at what's happening to this man here. Oh. On the gun deck. Roderick Anderson met an unknown fate. We're supposing it's Roderick. Was crushed by a loose cannon. Okay. Oh, here we go again. Was this not the first one? Oh. Wow. Okay, that's I think the man we were looking at before, but he is hauling half of a man. Amazing. Amazing detective who can identify this man without his head. I can slip past the cannon, okay. Oof. Like I said, it does not mess around, this game. It does not mess around. Oof. So there he is. Although, doesn't it look like he's giving orders to these men to fire? I might have to guess here, but I'm guessing he's the gunner, seeing as he's giving orders to these people to take the shot. Oof. So we have a loose cannon being fired by the beast. And it looks like there's somebody else. Oh. Oh, there's the guy who was killed by Witterell. And the two who was killed by Witterell, and there's Maba. They were operating cannons when this happened, so the cannon fired. The cannon was shot by the monster. There's some feet under there. This is just an awful day. Although, where's the third mate from before? Are they not here? I guess they heard the cannon go off and ran over. They must have been over here. I don't see him, though. Still. Zoinks. Ooh. Yeah, it's pretty intense. 4 others are present. Oh! There were 2. He was shot by a cannon by a terrible beast. Oh, hey, I was right. Okay. So Christian Wolf, I was right, that was the gunner, giving orders to people. I was right, that was Roderick, the third mate, who the Martin was so distressed about. And I was right about Maba because of his tattoos. Okay. So I'm on the right path. That's kind of how this game goes. It's not a bad idea to take a couple wild guesses and page back later when you're done. Alright. I have a feeling that it's our friend here being crushed by the cannon. It's kind of neat. I wonder if this is procedurally generated. I mean, the path isn't, but I wonder if the smoke is. They just kind of had to leave the cannon there, huh? Alright, so there's our man getting... So the... Oh, it got them both. Okay, so that's our man from before. He, too, was shot with a cannon by the beast. But we don't really know his name yet. No really way of telling. Oh, so he was blasted. Oh, there goes his hat. He was blasted at point blank. Yikes. And unfortunately, he has still lit the cannon. The cannon has still been lit, even though the monster has grabbed it. Oh, and he's dropped the wadding, the plunger. Oh, who's this? Oh, that's our man from before, who later went top deck to try to do something, anything. Still the same men as before. Here's our door. Our third mate is still missing. Oof. So no idea who this is. However, they were crushed by a terrible beast. That's correct. Oof. Brutal. Although, would you believe me if I said this wasn't as severe as it gets? Probably. Alright. So let's see what else we have on the deck here. Oh, there's a door open. On the bow, it says. And where are we? This would be the bow. Yeah, this would be the bow. Ah! That's the bow, all right. Oh, disgusting. Wow. So he was dropping one. Ah, so this is ES. So this would be, I'm guessing, Edward Spratt, the artist. That's why we don't have a picture of him. He's having a bad day. Oh, who do we have here? Got this guy's like, what was that? Not sure who he was yet. So this is when the monster's starting its attack. Oh, there's people in hammocks. Number 45. Oh, here they are. Okay, so... Yeah, I'm pretty confident that this was Roderick Anderson, seeing as he is here with Martin. Oh. Yep, Martin. Number 56. Number 57 is empty. 56 is full. 57 is empty. Eggs, huh? That's not helpful. Oh. Here's the man who was shot playing cards, along with our top man. Who, or they're having a conversation, I guess. 41. Is that this guy's hammock? Let's have a look-see. Edward Spratt. Crushed by beast. Here? Oh, that actually says we're allowed to guess now, huh? Wai Li, top man of China. Okay. Number 41. Yep, so that's Wai Li. This guy has his number down. Curses. Here's another 48, 49, and 36. Also empty. Although, which one was Edward Spratt? Edward Spratt was 18. Okay, so he's not any of them. This is the kind of minute detail I'm talking about. 43 and 44, both filled. They are... I wish there was a way to page through this faster. Okay, that's it. So 43 and 44. It means they cannot be dead before now. 43 is Maba. 44 is Lewis Walker. But really, it's somebody... Ah, it's raining. Oh. Well, who have we here? Ah, we have this man again. Let's actually try. Let's see. I think he's a top man. We can at least enter him in as a top man. And the only top man who would dress that way, because we saw him falling from the rigging earlier, which tells us he's a top man. So I'm guessing that's Ahmed. Tell me if I pronounced that correctly. Oh, what's happened here? Heart attack? Well, we headed topside. Okay. Yep. So we saw the monster begin its attack by killing the artist, who was taking a dump on the bow, which seems like a rude place to do it. I don't know. Oh, there's that light again.
Let me on. Over my dead body, you bloody Dane. Huh? How's that?
There's no cause for trouble, boys. Get in the boat.
Thought I'd forget. You killed my brother.
Oh dear.
What? That was an accident. The road.
What soap opera is this?
The whole thing.
Lies. I shouldn't have waited so long.
No, don't.
Oh dear. Well, this one's pretty clear. So called him a Dane, huh? So that would mean he was from Denmark. Who's from Denmark? Lars Linda. So this is probably our Lars Linda. Let's have a look. It said killed my brother, right? Oh. This is a deduction rating. Taking a while for this to show up. A higher rating means that it will be more difficult to deduce this person's identity. Focus on the easily deduced identities first, leave the more difficult ones for later. So he said killed my brother, did he? So let's see. Who has a matching last name and is from England? Sefton. Oh, not Jackson. Oh, those are the passengers. So let's see. We have Budament, Botterill, Lewis Walker, Volkov, William Wasim, Syed, Dion Brennan, Peters, Shirley O'Hagan, Booth Brennan, Samuel Peters, and Nathan Peters. Okay, so that makes this... So there we go. That's some matching last names. So that means this is either Nathan or Samuel Peters. We'll have to find out because that is the brother. He said, "You killed my brother. Prepare to die." Oh. Here's a man who looks alarmed. Oh, this guy. I think I can guess who this guy is. I mean, look at him. He's running away with a bunch of notes. Who would have ledgers on him? The purser. All those books. He's keeping all his records with him. His ledgers, his notes. That's the purser. Oh. Looks like nobody witnessed this but the goat and the men on the boat. Oof. He got off lucky, frankly. Not being blown up or crushed or shot by a cannon. Although, what happened to these three? Oh, wait. The boat from before. The ones that were getting toppled. Oh, those three are dead. They got killed by the monster. Kind of deserved it. So Lars Linde, the only Dutchman, or the only Dane. Dane and Dutchman are different things. I'm an idiot. Clubbed by. We're hazarding a guess here, admittedly. If it turns out to be the opposite, we can fix that. By who was it? We said it was Nathan Peters? Yeah. Yep. This unknown soul was blasted by an explosion. Okay. We have our friend here. Don't really know anything about him yet. Oh. The Doom. 8, 9, 10, 15, 16. Whoa, is that 16? That's a quarter of the crew. Okay, disappearances. 7 wayward souls disappeared. So we saw him falling overboard. Fell overboard. Fell from the rigging. Oh, yeah, that's right. Or he fell overboard. Oh, okay. Let's see which ones were right. 3 more fights, correct. Edward Spratt crushed by a beast. That one was easy. Ahmed Gull, topman, fell overboard to his death. And Lars Linde clubbed by Nathan Peters. Okay, so that brother is Nathan Peters. Oh, I see. It's Y to get to the table of contents. Okay, so now we know, thanks to that little 50-50 guess there, we know that this was Nathan Peters, and he was drowned by a terrible beast because he was thrown out of the lifeboat. This man was also drowned. We don't know who he is yet, but he was drowned by a terrible beast. And Damon McKay, the purser, because he had all his books with him, was drowned by a terrible beast. Wiley, we saw him being crushed by a terrible beast. Oh, there we go. So I was right. He was the purser, carrying his books around like a nerd. Nerd! Nerd! Drowned by a beast. Vaila was Lee. Wiley was... and Nathan Peters, because we know it's Nathan Peters because it was either Nathan or Samuel Peters, and we guessed right. Thanks to last names. This is the kind of thing you need to, this is the kind of detective work you need to do, the kind of smart mentally things. So is there anybody else? Oh, who is this? Oh, I think I'm gonna hazard a guess. You see, he's holding on to something kind of funny. He's holding on to the helm. We're not sure what happened to him. One memory. Oh, memories where this person appears can be navigated from here. This soul appears in one memory. Disappeared in the Doom. Bookmark all memories where they appear for quicker navigation. Use buttons at the top of the page to edit bookmarks and navigate between them. Okay. Okay. On the main deck, huh? Which memory was that? And it was just those 5. So we don't know who this is or what happened to him. Last time we saw him, he was stabbing, he was shanking a tentacle. Oh, but that lets us solve another one. Oh yeah, well that's right. That allowed us to solve Nathan Peters' identity. Was it this memory? Which memory was it? Was it this one? Ah, takes us back quick. Alright, let's just skip everything. That's good. So it's not this one. Can't even see the helm from here. So let's skip for now. Or actually, let's see. Just tossing a gun over to... Oh, might he be the gunner? Oh wait, no, we know he's not the gunner. Well, this is the guy who was carrying a bunch of guns around. We've already established who the gunner is. So let's hazard a guess. This is Olis Vyater, gunner's mate. I think that's how you pronounce that. So it wasn't that one. Was it Abigail's, maybe? I want to be thorough. Okay. I wish these were a little easier to... Okay, yeah, that's the guy from before, getting smashed there. Oh! Oh! That is our helmsman being drowned by a horrible beast. There we go. Is that all we needed? Oh, let's see. He's dressed like a steward. So let's set him as unknown steward for now. We have the wedding ring. So that would make us our not Miss Jane Bird. That wouldn't be, or Nuncio Pasqua. Probably be Emily Jackson. Thanks to her wedding dress. And the one behind her is our Ms. Our Miss Jane Bird. Okay. There he is with his rifles again. Can't get up there because of the water. Man, walking around, you just kind of wish you could help these people, you know? That's the man clubbed by the captain earlier. Alright. So that's that resolved. That's a third of the crew gone already. Wow. Okay. So let's head back down decks and see what awaits us there. Oh, so this must be the anchor chain, and these I guess are to help you get a grip to reel that in to weigh anchor. All right. Back down here. Are there any hammocks still left hanging? We have number 44. So number 44 made it to the end. So who's number 44? Number 44 is Lewis Walker. A topman. Okay. So this... since we decided that it was a topman since he was running around the ship, that would make this Lewis Walker? Let's find out. Because that's number 44, and we're still in the present time. Any other hammocks? Not that I can see. Oh. Oh dear. That's blood. Oh my! Well, let's get to work.
Oh no! You're cut!
Don't leave me.
Bear up, son. I'll stay with you.
Tell Pete's mother
Pete.
I tried my best
Aye.
to pull him back, to save him.
You tell her yourself. Brennan! Bring the surgeon's kit!
Alright, so that is William Hoskett. And this is our unknown midshipman. But he cannot be Pete. Peter Milroy. Okay. I tried to draw him back to save him. So this is the guy who was clinging to the rope. So the guy who was exploded was Pete. Boom! Okay. So that was Finley Dalton, the helmsman. Peter Milroy, who was exploded. And yep, that was Lewis Walker. By figuring out that he was a topman early on, that paid off by finding his hammock. All right. And now we are a quarter of the way done. Lovely. Although, why is that area hatched out on the other side there? Okay. Let's see. Oh, there's Lewis. And this is, oh, he's got his ear cupped out. Like, is that my name? So is this Brennan? This has got to be Brennan. That's Henry Brennan. And yikes. Whoa! Henry!
Henry! Oh my God!
Although he's in the way, I can't get to the top. Yeah, those are the kinds of things I have to figure out. So, I'm guessing by the fact that he has his ear cupped that this is Brennan. Unless he's like, you know, doffing his coif after whatever happened there. Where's the door? I want to be ready for it. I'm not sure where the door is. Number 9, The Escape. So this is the sequel to what just happened. Okay. So they were a bit further south, closer to the Canaries. So I'm guessing they were headed north. Okay, I thought they were going around to around the Cape to the Orient. This unknown midshipman was knifed by an unknown attacker. Okay, that's the best we can do for now. Gee, I wonder where the other corpses are. So it's you first, huh? Over here. Oh, that's a neat effect, seeing the different lights by this this iron lantern here. Oh, I have to keep my eyes on it? Oh, okay. I guess to make sure I don't get lost, huh? So there's some drama going on here.
What's all this, you damn fool?
Whoop. So he... Oh, wow, his face is missing. And Brennan. Another officer. Oh, and there's Hoskett. Oh, can I sneak past him? Not yet. Oh, and here's our poor midshipman running away from getting stabbed by who? And Brennan, seeing this guy shoot this guy. Wonder if he nabbed the... Yeah, something. This is a tangle. What happened here? And Brennan just straight up clocked the guy. Oh, the blood starts here. Whoa, okay. So there's more going on here. I wish we could see a bit more out of this vignette, but I guess that's our limit. I wonder what it's like. I wonder if it's like getting like a Charlie horse all over your whole body, hanging out in like the fringes here. Oh man, this design, everything that's just happening. So this unknown officer was clubbed by Henry Brennan. Gee, I wonder where the next one is. Oh, wow, and there's his face over there. Oof. Oof. Wow, for a chapter that's supposed to be considerably... You'd think would be more tame than a Kraken attack, and there's still a lot of brutality. Alright, so what happened to you? Oh! Yeah, first time if you hit the button again, it cancels it. First time I did that, playing this game, I scared the ever-living daylights out of myself. I thought, like, a cutscene had happened and something was about to get me.
You have a plan?
Yes. Take ship and sail east. Trade treasured fish and shells for gold. Hey, who's there?
Mutiny! Mutiny!
Oh, dear. Uh-oh. Oh! Not a pretty sight. Well, this Viator... Oh. Doesn't allow me to enter in his fate yet. Here's the blood. Oh, I still can't see what's going on in there. And one of these two men... He's been stabbed. Ooh, right in the back. Can't say for certain which of these two did the stabbing yet, though, can we? Did he stab the boy, this guy try to stop him, and this guy pull out the gun to stop his assailant? Or did, not enough information on any of this, jeez. Open cabin, nobody in here. There's a boat. Oh, I can go topside. There's the two of them. They just heard the shot. And what the heck? Not suspicious at all. Oh, and he's just like, oh man. Is that the captain? He's just having the worst day. Olis Viator, who we've done as a guest, because we've confirmed who the gunner is. Was shot with a gun by an unknown officer. By our unknown officer. Oh. Yeah, that's the captain. Oh, did he just shoot somebody? Did he just shoot whoever is over here? There's our top man disposing of the... whatever's happening here. Gee, it looks a little awkward without the guy helping throw him overboard, doesn't it? What a way to go.
Let them go!
Oof. Oh dear. That's the steward from before who was protecting. Oh. Shotgun Packin' Mama, shot by Emily Jackson. Huh? What have we here? This is a new one. Oh, we have another steward. Oh, that's the steward of this unknown officer. Unknown steward. Oh. These two, and so the captain has his gun, but he's not the one who made the shot. Ooh, I can sneak down this way. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Maybe we can see what was happening in the action below. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Oh, it was you! You did the stabbing. So if our guess was correct, then you were stabbed by Olis Viator. And you, Oldest Vyatar, were shot by this man here, who's getting up from his table, I guess, to stop him? Although I guess that's a limitation of the narrative device. Not sure who this is, but they were shot with a gun by where are they? By Emily Jackson. Still can't see, where does this blood go? So the guy who's being shot. Oh, can't go that way. Oh, who are you? Oh, it's Lewis. Yeah, being a top man, so it's you. Not having to go far this time. So they were attacked by a kraken, and everybody decided it was time to go. I guess. Alright, so...
Last one. Move quick.
You'll not take the last part.
Paul. So this is obviously Paul. That's Paul Moss. He spoke with a Russian accent. At least I think that was Russian. So we have Leonid Volkov, Alarkas Nikishin, and Alexei Toporov. Could be any of them. Oh boy. And one's a topman and two are seamen, so I can't really divide them like that. So we have our men booking it here. There's the captain, holding his gun aloft. And anything new I can get down here? Ooh, here he is, overhearing the conversation. Ah, there's our blood. Oh, look at him. So that's our blood. That's our man right there. So that, man, yeah, he's... That was the guy whose arm was being grabbed by the squid. I guess it managed to get a piece of him. Oof. Not exactly a dream vacation, is it? So Paul Moss was killed by a sword by an unknown attacker because we don't really have the name yet. And here we are. Here's the source of the blood. I have to keep my eyes on it. Alright, so from the galley. Oopsie, I did it again. Sorry. Didn't mean to jump scare you folks. Woof.
Put me down. Let go.
Easy now. You're in a bad way.
It's the squid. Where is my Frenchman?
The squid's gone. Your mate was torn apart.
Yikes.
The beast is dead. How? How did you kill it?
We didn't. It left with the storm. Captain came up from the hold. Said he chased it off. You should rest.
A curse like that does not live for nothing.
Alright, so there's them. So where is my Frenchman? Charles Minor, Boston's mate of France. So that's probably Alfred Castille. Oh, hang on. So he was stabbing the tentacle that was holding on to... torn apart by a beast. Okay, so that's the guy who was stabbing the tentacle that was ripping this guy's arm off. So I'm guessing that's his Frenchman. It's worth a guess. Oh, here comes the first mate. That's that is Hosket, right? Yeah, that's Hosket. And based on the map, oh, we have somebody coming up from below as well. Oh, okay, that's our midshipman coming up from below decks. Ooh, and when doors open in these vignettes, those doors also open in real time, so we'll be able to go into these rooms now. Okay. Although I think I'm about to have a brain explosion. I'm gonna blow your freaking minds. Because I've figured something out. I'm gonna blow your minds. Blow your minds, gonna freak out, gonna terrify you. Okay, so he was... We saw him being grabbed by the tentacle earlier, so he was being torn apart by a beast. Oh, that's 3 more. Okay. So which ones are right? Alfred Castille, Boston, was torn apart by the terrible beast, Boatswain, yep. Charles Minor, so I was right, that was his Frenchman who was trying to save him from the tentacle. And Henry Brennan, clubbed by Captain Witterell. Okay. Not bad, that's some detective work there. I think that's the end of the chapter. Because that immediately followed the attack by the squid. Yep. Nothing else to find in this chapter. Oh. Where's the door? There's the door. Okay. I think we're going to have a brain explosion here. So, 6 dead, 4 missing, huh? Oh. Okay. Time for the brain explosion. Are you ready for this? Maybe not. Although, here's the thing. Here's the thing about all of this. Don't forget, the person who sent us the book. Let's, Yep. I trust that you now find yourself aboard the Obra Dinn. I expect this day to come, and my every intention was to tell this ship's strange tale. So this is somebody who knew what happened on the ship. But everybody from the final chapter is dead. So, remember, so let me see. What are the stewards' names? Zungi Sati, Philip Dahl, Samuel Galligan, and Davy James. However, remember, the note at the beginning said, send it to Morocco. I keep hitting the wrong pages, so if my guess is correct, they were on the boat, and there aren't any stewards, which means this man is Mr. Henry Evans, who sent in this book, and he's alive in Africa. Boom! How do you like that? Woo! Henry Evans is alive in Africa. Emily Jackson is alive in Africa. And Miss Jane Bird is alive in Africa. They actually escaped. They got away. So they managed to take the boat and go. Because the boat was gone when they were offloading the big Russian Enigma. So that means this guy is also alive in Africa once we figure out who he is. He's not Paul. Yep. How was that for a little bit of brain blast for you? Oh, master of deduction. So, we could go into the cargo hold. Didn't the book say first mate's window? Oh.
On your toes.
Go back!
Here.
Captain!
Slack the lifts and lower the boats! The whole crew will be on us!
Give it up!
Oh dear. Oof. I guess this is what they mean by, yeah, this is just straight up brazen murder. I think I heard a bit of Scottish, but I'm not sure. Don't really have enough information on this guy yet. And she's saying let me go. So, as far as passengers go, of Formosa, I'm afraid I'm not too familiar with the naming conventions here. Oh, we have somebody. That's Peter Milroy. He's been knocked down. Oh no, what happened to him? And there's Lars Linda. So they got... Oh man, they were... Oh, he got stabbed. Poor Finley. Oh, he had it rough. Who have we here? We have another steward. Oh. We have another of the Formosan royalty. Oh, a lot of things happen. Chapter 3, Murder. Oof. Oh, is that like a scale or a box? Outside the first mate's window, as it said. There we are. Not sure who this man was, but he was shot with a gun by an unknown attacker. Who else have we got here? We have... no idea who that is. Oh, there's one. Oh, one of the shooters. It's an interesting bag. We have here another one of the shooters. And we have here, oh, an unknown officer. Does that mean our man was shot not by an unknown attacker, but an unknown officer? Okay. So, who else is something bad happening to us? None of these men. Because they were fine. Oh. Oh. What have we here? Looks like we're heading topside. Where are we going? I think something's about to happen. This seems kind of familiar.
Seng Lao, you have been found guilty by self-confession of the murder of Nunzio Pasquale.
Quiet.
As captain of this ship, and by the authority of the East India Company, and thus the Crown of England, I sentence you to death by firing line. Mr. Wolf, when you are ready.
Right, sir. Ready, men. Aim. Fire!
Oh. So this poor guy was Hak Sang Lao. Oh. This is the drawing. I recognize a lot of them. Oh. Yeah, there's Mr. Wolf. I was right. So this one hit him. Oh, it's Mr. Brennan again. Okay. The captain. We have our mates. Oh. What's this furtive little conversation happening here? Oh, that's the guy who shot the man in the previous clip. There's Martin. There's our Frenchman. Let's see, she was called Lim? Bunlan Lim. So this is Formosan royalty, right? Hak Sang Lao. Okay, let's hazard a guess. A new one. Based on how this manifest is written. So, Bunlan Lim is listed as being royalty. And Hak Sang Lao, one of the guards, is listed last. So odds are good. I'm a betting that the more important folks are listed first in the ledger. Alright, so Hak Sang Lao was, you could argue, shot by the captain, but I think literally, I think we're going to have to be literal on this, and we're going to have to, good old Henry again, got quite the body count. Oh. And that would make this a Formosa Shotan. Because I imagine the guards would be listed after the people they're guarding, who are these two. Okay, so that's probably Shotan. This, I think we already got. Wiley. Oh, this is somebody we haven't seen yet, I don't think. Oh, boy, as more people filter in. Ah! And there's the artist. Yeah, this is the scene from before. Oh, what have we here? It's got a skewer on him. So that's either the cook or the butcher. So, oh, he's dressed in a butcher's apron. Look at that. So these are either the cook or the butcher. I'm guessing that this is the butcher. Because he's over here with all the animals. Oh, he has a monkey. A monkey. Look at that. He's new. There's Lars. There's the bosun. A couple new topmen. Showing off their snazzy shoes. This one's got like the Ranma 1/2 shoes on him. So, I'm guessing our murder victim is here. Mr. Nunzio Pasqua. Ooh, the moon. Laid up here. Alright. Although here's the thing. Kind of makes it a bit uninteresting because we can solve the murder for free right now.
Hello? Who is there? Who is that? Is someone hurt? Senor Nichols, is that you?
Nichols?
What are you doing down here?
Oh, hello. Yes. All fine here. Just sorting some things.
Totally not up to
Watch your
something
step.
untoward.
Here, let me help you.
Oh dear. So that is Nunzio Pasqua, passenger of Italy. Here, let me... Okay, so this is our second mate, Edward Nichols. Which would make him... That's Senor Nichols, because we just heard his name. So that would make this guy fourth mate. Because he's the only one left of the thing, so... Here's Hokseng Lao. So he got knocked out by Nichols over here. Oh, here's the treasure chest, and... Wow, it gleams even though we're stuck in a place in time, huh? Is anybody else here for this? Or it was probably just them. That's how he got away with it. The only other person who would have denied it is Hokseng Lao. So this one is pretty straightforward. We heard Hokseng Lao's name said out loud. We heard Pasqua's name said out loud. Oh, this is below decks. This is the first we've seen of it. Ah. And we heard Nichols' name. Wait a minute. This is the guy who was shooting... Where is he? Shooting him. So he was shot by Senor Nichols. Okay. Oh, this guy's bad news. For a second mate, he sure is bad news. How did he get more trusted than Martin? Martin seemed like a legit guy. Okay. Nunzio Pasqua was knifed by Senor Nichols. Oh, I got some. Okay, what have we got? Well, Hokseng Lao I know we got. Okay. Oh, yeah, that is John Davies, clubbed by Henry. Nunzio Pasqua was knifed by Edward Nichols. And Hokseng Lao shot by Henry Brennan. Although I still feel like the captain should be blamed for that. Racing right along, we are a third of the way through, although we've already taken up a lot of time and there's still so many chapters left. But we can solve a couple more from here. Okay, so not the Doom. We don't know who this is yet. So Bargain. Can't see that one yet. Escape. So Olaf Viator was shot by John Davies. And that's John Davies right there. Okay. No additional secrets here, huh? I guess it's these three segments here. I think I've picked up all I can. Ah, murder. 3 deaths. Okay. Nunzio Pasqua killed by Edward Nichols. Hokseng Lao killed by Henry Brennan. And Unknown Soul killed by Nichols. Okay. So I believe below decks was also unlocked. So let us have a look downstairs. Oh, I went wrong way. Let us have a look downstairs. That's a lot of blood. Hold on. couldn't be. Oh, wow. Are we going to wind up in someplace in Texas now?
Take him to the cockpit. Get him wrapped and keep him left right.
Heads are here. One swing. Get through the skull in stone or brain. I'll cut her throat when you've done it.
Here?
Yeah. Come on before she kicks up. You all right there, sir?
Never been on a farm, Chuck?
Well, so we have a name. Alright, so... Ah, the skull's not there, so they were... Ugh. Killing a cow for meat. So this is... a midshipman. That's Charlie. Charles Herstick. We have... the butcher, Emil O'Farrell, who I guessed before. And we have another couple of midshipmen, not named Charlie. We have Peter Milroy and the unknown midshipman. How many do we have left? We have Thomas Lanky and Charles I just named, so that would make this Thomas Lanky. Okay. Process of elimination. Oh. Oh, something's going on over here. There's Henry Evans, who I was able to figure out thanks to that oh-so-helpful note you gave me. He has a monkey. A monkey without a face. Oh. Mysterious door. Oh, dear. Something's happening here. Man unnamed. Unnamed, but he made it to the almost to the end. And then we have this one right here. Something bad's happening to him. Okay, here's them. Right, is he a bodyguard too? I wonder if I got it. I wonder if I got Itbeng Shah wrong. And there's Shotan. So these guys were guarding. I think this is a guest cabin. So I don't see our fair young woman. So I imagine they're protecting her in there. Makes sense. Makes sense. All right. A Bitter Cold. Chapter 2. Oh, we're getting pretty early here. Off Spain. On the Orlop deck, a large cow was slaughtered for its meat. 10 others were present. Okay, so we have those two who are carrying the body. We have the butcher. We have this man who... Oh, I didn't see him. We have Shotan and Itbeng Shah, assuming that's correct. We have 3 of the midshipmen, who I think we have all named now. And Henry Evans, who's alive in Africa. Okay. Yep. I wonder if the music tied to this watch is procedurally generated, because it seems like it's doing it differently every time. I'm sorry, guys. I wish my commentary could be more interesting. I'm trying my best. I am trying my best. Although it's kind of hard to tell jokes in a game like this. But wait, it's supposed to be spooky month. I should be spooky and scary. What fate befell this man? Was he being thrown down the stairs in slow motion? Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Well?
Same as the other fellow. Some lung disease. Not consumption. Made worse by the cold.
Will it spread?
If so, we'd all have it. They must have picked it up at the Alaska house. I checked all hands just now, and everyone is healthy.
And him? What are his chances?
I gave him some laudanum.
Oh boy. So a Lasker house is like what I was talking about before. It's basically people who pay their way to ship travel by working, and laudanum is heroin, basically. It's opium. So yeah, that did not help much, Doc. There's Martin. Ah. There's the man from before. So, what do we have left? since we know Henry Evans is the surgeon, that would probably make this guy the surgeon's mate, because he's hanging out in here. Oh, and this guy... Oh, there was another one. Yeah, same as the other, he said. So these, I'm guessing, are our Indians? I think all of them are. And we can't get up the hatch battened. Here they are again. Well, this was a few seconds difference, I will admit, so... Things have gotten a bit uneventful again. A bitter cold. The corpse was moved post-mortem. So this is... We're not quite sure who he is yet. But he... succumbed to illness. Yep, that's correct. And then we have who our friends were grieving over here. Oh. So he also succumbed to illness. We can guess that one pretty straightforwardly. Ships, especially back in the day, awful, awful places. Where are we going? Yep. Oh, right here. Okay.
Эй, уплевать, привязывай. С собой следи, мужчина.
Russian.
Saya tu tahu. Good deal.
Ah, so this is poor Syed. Solomon Syed. Am I guessing right that that all of their names are alliterations? I've noticed. Is this like a thing where they're giving anglicized names? So we have. Oh, this is the guy who was dying from illness. Tag 51. So that's Renfred Rajub. There we go. It's not an uncommon thing to see. People from non-English speaking countries being given like a quick little English name for the convenience of English speakers. I'm not saying it's right. It was a common practice, and, you know, it's kind of yucky too. Learn to pronounce people's names. I'm sure I've gotten at least a dozen wrong, but I'm willing to be corrected. Alright, that's more progress. Not bad, not bad, not bad. But yep, they have their assigned hammocks. What else do we have? We have... Hammock 53, so it's probably safe to guess that this, since he's out of his hammock, is number 53, William Wasim. And Hammock X, uh-oh. Although at this point, I think he's the only Indian left. Oh, we have Zungi Sadi, but he wouldn't be sleeping here. That's probably Abraham Akbar. Although he had the X. He made it a long time, so I wonder where he wound up. Oh, he was crushed by a beast. Okay, so he was the X we saw before. 58. These guys, of course, have all their heads covered. 56. So here are our Russians. 47, I can't see the other tags. Oh, 47. Oh, he had the one of these guys had a bag. Was this the one who had the bag? He had a bag. I think that's Alexei Toporov with the bag on him. Can't say anything about these two yet. Oh, this part's a treasure trove. Oh. Here's some numbers. Well, we'll take a look in a second here. Alright, so there's Syed. Solomon Syed succumbed to illness. Alright, so this is the end of a cycle, but let's see. 59. 59. 59. There was, I think we saw somebody like that. 59 is George Shirley. And I think that was him? Oh! Because he was hanging out with the other folks over there at the time. There we are. Syed. And Akbar, crushed by a terrible beast. Okay, so those are all correct. Did I get one wrong? Salman Syed, Renfred Rajub. Okay, so that's correct. Okay. So we also have 38. Hong Lee. Okay, so this is 38, 41, 40, 39. So 38, 39, 40, and 41. So those are all the Chinese top men all in a row. Hey, look, it's Ranma Shoes. So is number 38 Ranma Shoes? So that was Ranma Shoes right there. Yep, so that's Ranma Shoes. Are there other shoes? Kind of hard to suss out the shoes on these two. Oh, there we go. So is this... That might be him. Let's give it a try. Because they were showing off their shoes rather prominently. Alright. We have our Russians here, and we have... number 37. Oh! I recognize that tattoo, because look, there it is. You can kind of see it on his forearm there. So that was 42. Nicholas Botterill? Is that right? 42? 37. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. That's Timothy Vodeman. Okay. Yeah, this one, as mundane a chapter as it is a treasure trove of information, because this is as intact as the crew gets. All right, onwards. And that's the end of chapter 2. 1, 2. Yep. Oh, 3. Did the cow count? Solomon Syed, Renfred Rajub, and the cow. Huh. I guess they counted it. Alright. So, let's see if we can find an explanation for this large puddle of blood, shall we? Let's see. No, that's not the Lazarette, I don't think. Oh. Oh. Hello. Ah. Well, what have we got? Those are some odd noises.
Someone shoot the damn thing!
So we're looking at a steward. Oh. Ouch. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Oh! What is that? Oh. That looks like that shot flew wide. That's our Frenchman. Oh, there's a man with a sword there. Oh, that's the guy I guessed before. There's the bosun taking a shot. But yeah, I believe that's our yeah, he's bald. I think he was the only bald one was but what on earth? He's chasing down that poor guy too. Wow. Soldiers of the Sea. Whoa. In the port walk, 11 others were present. I think that was the Frenchman. Are there any other bald men in the scene here? Nope. He was shot by complete accident by the Frenchman. Oh. But hello there. Oh. Oh. That's spikes coming out of the wall. Alright, I have to keep my eye on it. Oh. Although I have to say, this is probably one of the best chapters in the whole thing.
Don't move. I'll get you down.
Darn it, Henry! Quit killing people! Oh, look at that poor guy. Oh, that's the butcher, huh? Henry... Ugh. There's Nathan Peters. He's like, give me that gun. And the bosun's like, here. Ooh, is he hurt? Oh. Oh. It's a crab? And there's Charles, who does not look like he's doing too well. Somebody stabbed... I'll talk about this monster in a bit. It's really cool how it all comes together. And there is Peter, trying to help out with things. Okay, so we can see a blood trail. So there he is, trying to get away. Oh, we got another one here. So, Emil O'Farrell. He was spiked. Spiked by a terrible beast. Okay. And also killed by friggin' Henry Evans being really bad at his job. Here's another midshipman, Thomas Lanky. Oof. We will get to a part where I will talk about these creatures in a bit. They're actually a really cool design. They're probably the most unique on this story. They're truly foreign and alien, and that's why I like this chapter so much. A lot of people, and the music too, that those distant chimes that are like given like a distant reverb. Oh, it's so good. Look at that crab. Let's see what happened to him. Was he riding the crab? Oh. Doesn't sound like a fun rodeo. Oof. There's Peter finishing the thing off. There's Lanky, still tired. Here comes the bosun with his gun. I guess to finish the thing off. Ah, here's the men from up top. The two who ran away on us. And Henry. Ah. Oh, yeah, he got hit by a spike too, and he's trying to get away. So I guess he got hit by the same spikes that hit this poor guy. This guy is clearly burning, but he's tackling the crab. He's tackling... Oh, there's something on the crab. Oh no, it's the guy from Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Oh. Uh-oh. Yikes. And what are they looking at? Is there another one? Charles Herstick was burned. Ah, that's some more. Emil O'Farrell was treated very poorly by the ship surgeon. Charles Herstick was burned. And Timothy Baudemont. Yep, got him right. Thanks to that tattoo. Which was so thoughtfully preserved in the memory page, so I didn't have to go back and double check. Onwards. So these two are looking out for something. That's the Frenchman. And that's the first mate. But it's these two. Wow. Oh wow, there's like splatter on the top too. This was just a mess. Although judging by the preponderance of crab, they ate like kings that night. So we have a double here. Were they killed by at the same time? Did I hear thunder? Maybe I did.
Where are you?
Oh dear. Oh dear. Ah, so there's the poor steward. There's the butcher trying to fight it with what he can find. Here's our creature. Yep. That's Peter again. Oh. Oh, wow. Thomas Lanky was sent flying. Ah, there he is. There's Herstick chucking the lantern at it, getting ready to light it on fire. So I'm guessing he throws the fire, lights it on fire. This thing... Okay, so here's what this thing is. It is some kind of sea creature riding on the back of a crab. And what happens is this crab has spikes that come out of its butt. And what this thing can do is it draws those spikes and hurls them like daggers, with enough force to pin somebody to a freaking wall. That is terrifying. James Wallace was decapitated by a beast. And this man, this unknown soul, was decapitated by a beast. Okay, so... I'm pretty sure that's one of the Chinese top men. And only one isn't named. So that's Zhaizhang, I'm going to guess. I think that's how you pronounce that. And something happened here. We see him throwing spikes. So yeah, he's you can see his arm. He's chucking the spikes at anything that gets close to him. Oh. Ooh, is he about to eat one? No, I think he almost ate one. He was gonna eat one if it wasn't for this wall. Jeez. And here comes the bosun. And bosun's mate. And yeah, there he is, the gunner officer, Mr. Wolf, handing out the gun. We have Olis Vyatar, who's been knocked down. And they are... Oh, there's two of them. Who have we got here? We have John Davies trying to deal with the second one, who is wielding a nasty barbed harpoon. Well, that's the harpoon from the start of the chapter, isn't it? I wonder when Mr. Evans got a chance to take a picture of that weapon. Oh. Got a couple hiding back here. I'm not sure who this is, but he has been... Is this our... Oh, he's not. I think he was the one who was being given the... Oh, this guy wasn't so lucky. Yep, here we are, up a floor. Through here, and... Oh. There he is, okay. Keep doing that, I'm sorry. I'm not doing it on purpose, I swear.
What's going on?
Stay back! It's already going to the neck.
Hey! Come on, boss! No, get there! Hey! Cat!
Oof. Oh, that's no good. Oh, this poor guy. You can see he's reaching out, trying to pull his friend into cover, but he's too late. Oh, that's tragic. And he's about to eat one himself. Okay. So that's the guy who's lying here. There is Nathan. Ah. There is a spiral here. So he threw an axe at him, which this thing deflected. And then this guy, yeah, you can see there's his throwing arm, drew some more spikes from back here and threw them with enough force to pin this guy to the wall. So these things are like friggin' Superman strong. These things are brutally strong. Bit of a shame. He and these two guys, they were fighting at the end of the chapter, but they were fighting against these monsters at first. But yeah, it's a really creative monster design here. I love it. It's I think it's the only like real unique one in the game. So he was spiked by a terrible beast. Come on, boss. Who do we have that hasn't had their boss named yet? The carpenter. Oh. Well, I guess he did have an American accent. I admit that one, the first time I played the game, that slipped past me. Yep, James Wallace. Marcus Gibbs. Oh, that is Zhejiang. Okay. Oh, we are making progress. I think we're 2/3 of the way done. Yeah. Let's go. So if he said, come on, boss. Oh no, here we go again. But if he was saying, come on, boss, I'll make this guy here the carpenter, Winston Smith of America. Yeah, so they did have American accents. Like I said, I, as an American, had a bit of a difficult time picking that up the first time. So, a third one? Or is this the same one from before? Oh wow. Is it you? That does not look fun. Oh. Yikes. So is this Nick? It's already done for Nick. Whoop. So this is Nick, I'm guessing. Oof. Got like little flipper booties. So this is Nick. Where is Nick? Nicholas Botterill. Okay. Top man, huh? So there they are panicking. I think I have all these guys ID'd. Do I have you ID'd? Abraham Akbar. Do I have you ID'd? You are Shirley. Okay. And we have these guys here. Oh yeah, there's number 2. Coming up with his spear. Oof. Oh. Ha. Yeah, that does not look fun. How many people do I even have left to name? Let's see. So if he's working on the lower deck, that makes him a seaman, and there's a lot. A lot of people I've yet to name. So let's give this a minute, shall we? Oh, we have this guy here. Oof. Huang Li. I identified him as Huang Li. Is falling from a great height. Wow. Oof. Yeah, it... I'm sorry, but it... Yeah, I'm sure a lot of you are having trouble seeing it as anything other than Red Guy from Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared Now, too. Another very Halloween thing. He was speared by a terrible beast. Oof. Gave me a bit of a scare again. I'm guessing it's you now. Now it's you. So did he have a nasty fall? Oh yeah, there's the ropes up there, so it's a topman. Whoever that happened to. Woof. Whoa! Wow! Okay. Talk about a freak occurrence. And there's the people hauling in. And they're being ordered around by the Frenchmen. And there they are, starting to come aboard. Oh, who are you? Oh, they're Nick. Okay. Ooh, they're starting to climb on. Oof. Sounds. Yeah, working on a ship sucks. Oh. There's Maba. I think we have him. Wiley, crushed by a beast. Zhazhang. And Lewis Walker. Oh, who are you? Oh, okay. So, because he's climbing the ropes, that would make him a top man. And there's only one Russian top man, that's Leonid Volkov. Oof. Met an unknown fate. Gee, I wonder what it was. He was electrocuted. There it is. Oh, that's 3 more. Okay, so who did I figure out? I know I figured out Leonid, Huang Li, Nicholas Botterill, and I'm guessing Leonid Volkov. Okay. There we go. Just grinding along. Although, we have yet to know what happened to the fair Sir Nichols. We'll have to see. Ah, that's the end of this one, huh? I don't think that was the end of the story, though. But now we can go further below decks, I think. I think we can go further below decks. Something I think happened that lets us go even further down. Down, and this one's open now, too, because of the darn crabs. Ah, yep, here we go. Here we are. Oh! Ah, they were gonna eat it. Look at that. Bang. Oh! Aw, no. It's the guy who's trying to save his friend, but he blew it away. My man. Okay. That's a way to go out. Oh, this poor guy. It's grabbed onto him. Oh, do I really have the information for him? We still have... Well, he's not a Russian, obviously. I don't think he's Hamadou. He's black, which might make him from Sierra Leone. Not sure. I don't think he's Samuel Peters. He's not Samuel Peters because he's not dead. And then we have Maba. So what can I rule out? He was not among the top men working the boat. We have John Naples, Hamadou Diom, Alexander Booth, Patrick O'Hagan, or O'Hagan, however it is, and Samuel Peters. Well, it can't be Samuel Peters, because Samuel Peters is the dead brother of the other guy who clubbed the bloody Dane. I think I'm gonna have to wait on this one. It says we should know, but I don't. And this guy, I think I said was the carpenter? Because of his American accent? Ooh. This guy's like, oh no. Yeah, this is a guy who stared death in the face and laughed. Oh, what a Chad. What an absolute man. Oh, I suppose the Frenchman did too. He was speared by a terrible beast. All right. So that's that one done. I think that's the chapter. I do believe that's the chapter. Woof, that's 9 dead. Just west of the Canaries. So they turned around, is what happened. Oh, ah! Oh, okay. Thought I was trapped in here for a second. Will you open? Oh, you will. Okay. Oh, there's flies. Oh, there's something here. Did they stuff a body in here? Oh. Ah, there's our Hoxing Lao. Oh. Well, there's Syed and Rajub. Oh, they're in fighting fit shape right now. I guess it must have taken him real fast. Wow, that's scary. We have, I think I said he was Alexei because he had that shoulder bag. Oh. I saw it happen, the ropes. I was there. Oh, so this must be poor Solomon. Or poor Samuel, I mean. Getting crushed. That must be Samuel. Yeah, there's Lars, who was keeping an eye on things. Oh dear. He wasn't lying, I saw the whole thing. So yeah, okay, so this is the story. This is what Lars was hold a grudge for. Just off the coast of England, just at the... Or they're still loading, actually. On the cargo deck. An unidentified stowaway expecting free passage and eventual freedom was instead crushed inside a falling barrel. I mean, I just told you about the houses where you can essentially work your way for passage. So this guy really didn't have an excuse. 12 others were present. Well, I guess there would be. The ship was full at this point. And poor Sam. Yep. Let me let you out there, Mr. Smoke. Okay. Oh, and this is where poor Pasqua was iced. Oh, that. And here it is.
Wait! No!
And that's it. Yeah, there's Lars, who gave the heads up. Sadly too late. Who have we here? Oh, who have we here? This is a new face. There's Alexei. Here's I saw the whole thing. Yep, basically the same moment. Poor guy. Man, sea travel sucked in the 1800s. Woof. And here we are. Samuel Peters, the brother, was crushed by falling cargo. Poor guy. There's still a bunch of people I have yet to really suss out, but I'm hoping that'll come soon. There should be something else on the cargo deck, I assume. Yep. Oh, this would probably be already in record because it happened while they were loading cargo. Beneath the tiller, huh? What was the story there? Oh, wait. Is that treasure chest still here? Oh. Let's see. It would be over here, wouldn't it? In here. Oh. It's gone. Huh. Okay. Oh. Oh, there's some flies. What have we got? A leg. Oh dear. Just a leg, huh?
pressure here.
Hold him down. What madness is this? 20 years my steward had never a doubt on your sanity.
There's Captain Witterell.
Explain yourself.
Those ungodly beasts carry a curse.
Whoa.
Back or doom us all.
Oh, are we getting somewhere?
Tie him up and put him in the lazarette with those things. He may yet find his senses.
Come on.
All's fine, John. Been in worse spots, I think. Where's the rest of his leg?
Henry! Henry, you suck! You are the worst surgeon! So that is a John. So that's John Naples. Okay, that's James Wallace. So that's the steward. Well, that's not the steward he's yelling at. There's the bosun's mate ready to tie something up. There's the Frenchman. So this man being hauled away, I am guessing is Philip Dahl of Sweden, Terradorar. So I'm guessing that is our captain's steward, our Frenchman, and our first mate, Mr. Hoskett. And Henry, you suck. Okay. Oh, I can go up. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, there's the artist. And the butcher. Uh-oh. Looks like trouble. Oh no, Wasid, I was rooting for you! Here's my steward and you do this. So he had his leg cut off by, I'm guessing by Dahl. Oh. So Dahl just randomly killed a guy? Was the captain not paying him enough attention, so he just stabs the guy? Okay, there's Winston. Going down like a man. John Naples got killed by Philip Dahl, so I was right to call him Dahl. And yeah, poor Sam. Poor Sam. Ew. I am Detective Man. I am getting very close. Okay. So we also saw another one. So this is obviously going to be another chain. Yep, there he is. Oh, they got a stretcher. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's the chest! Huh. So it was here. Why is it gone from where it was before? Okay. Just needed a drink there. And here we are. We got us moving the paces on this one. Oh, there we are. Whoop. Oop. Ah, here he is. Oh no, I think that's Wasid. I was rooting for him. Although, did he get killed? Did he get shanked by the steward too? Oh. 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 And this was, yeah, that's Wasid. Oh, here he comes up to see what's going on. butcher. Oh yeah, there he is with his hammer. If there was doubt that he was the American carpenter or carpenter's mate before, there it is. So what's going on here? Oh, they've both lost their... Who really lost their grip on it? Oh, you're kidding. Really? Nathan Peters, who was so upset that somebody lost their grip and killed his brother, lost his grip and killed Wasid. You monster. No excuses for you. Whoa. What happened to you? You don't look so good either. Wasim. I was calling him Wasid. I'm an idiot. Wasim. William Wasim was crushed. What would it be? Crushed by falling cargo. Ah, it is you. And here we are. Ooh, yeah, you've had better days. Well, I guess everybody here has, haven't they? Still, that looks like a very unpleasant position. Bodies?
What's your foot in? Hey there, what's this? Give him to me and I can fry us a solid meal, boys.
Careful now. Take it slow.
What's it, gentlemen? There's a free shell here. Let's have a look.
No, get back.
Oh. Wait. Did he just get murdered by a giant shrimp? It's kind of what that looks like, with like the legs and stuff. Alright, so... that would be Thomas Sefton the cook, I'm guessing. I mean, it's not... pretty safe guess. I mean, his portrait's lit up. There's John. I guess with this thing flailing about, it'd be difficult to keep his grip. Here's the midshipman again. Oh, there he goes. There's Mr. Terrador, Mr. Philip. Oh. And that is... who are these two? Let's see. That is... I'm gonna assume that is the fourth mate's steward because he's hanging out by the fourth mate in the picture. There we are. Like I said, I've forgotten a number of these. Oof. Oh, can I get on deck? Made it! It's like squeezing through an intersection as the light changes from yellow to red. Oh, goodness. So he got smacked by an animal? Clubbed by a beast? I guess that counts. He was also killed by his own stupidity and bad jokes. Dead from poor comedy. Poor Wasim was crushed by a man who was mad that his brother was crushed. Ah, I was right. Okay, so that is Davy James. That's a strategy you see online, is they say, you know, guess, if you know two, guess one, and see if that'll, guess one that you haven't figured out yet, and see if that gets confirmed. Alright, 3/4 of the way done. Okay. I'm on deck. So... Nope. Who's this? That's Wiley. Or is it Whaley? And a bunch of folks here. Oh, he's hearing the commotion. They're like, yes, something serious is happening. Oh, there he is. He's looking at it's more of those needles. And Henry, you suck. Oh, here we are. It's these two, huh? All right, we're heading back to the deck. What mysterious entities are we dealing with? Can the shrimp shoot their legs? Here are these two poor souls. Another twofer, huh?
What the hell is going on? What do you know about these things? About the chest and your dead friends?
这是虾米？我以来全部撞出来，拢是恁害啦！迄个害得较对人无过好，是啥人温死的啊？He talk about a shell, very dangerous.
Shell? What shell?
Oh dear. Ooh. The shrimp can shoot spikes. Ooh, that's nasty. Oh, wow, look at him. Couldn't avoid a tentacle, but he could Ultra Instinct that darn spike. Look at that. Oh, these poor guys. Oh. Look at that earring there. I think this is our man from Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone. Or Mr. Hamadou Diam. And this, I believe I had identified him as Shotan. And that is Huang Li, who was translating, so... Henry, you suck! Yep, job well done here! You disgust me. You disgust me, obey Wario. You disgust me, Henry. Henry, the worst surgeon ever. Okay, so Shotan was spiked by a horrible beast. And Hamadou Diao was spiked by a terrible beast. Oh. Wow, we're still... Oh, I forgot it was you. I forgot I was looking down your stupid nostrils. Ah. Oh. Is that you, Senor Nichols? Three, 4, 5. 5 dead from just loading some shrimp. Loading some very large shrimp onto the boat. Just west of the Canaries. Alright. Alright. So I think this is Mr. Nichols. So what happened to him?
Ahoy! Ahoy! Wait! Don't shoot! I have treasure! I yield!
Hold your fire!
Ooh. Yeah, that's Mr. Nichols, and he was shot by Shotan. He was kidnapping somebody, wasn't he? Oh, there's the treasure chest. Well, I'm walking on water. Look at me, I'm Jesus. Although, wait a minute. Tomorrow's All Saints' Day. Can't I let the saints have their own day without Jesus? Wait, what the? Is that the shrimp? That's a weird-looking shrimp. Wait a minute. Oh. Oh, yeah, there's her. So he had kidnapped her. No wonder Shotan shot him. But... Oh, and there's, Whoa, his arm's missing. Are these... I'm starting to think these aren't shrimp. No way, they're mermaids! Dude! Mermaids that are proportioned like seals for some reason. And there's John Davies. Oh, there's some more. Who are you? Can I get you? Can I spot you? Is that you again, Henry? You awful man. Oh, a new chapter. The Calling. I think this is the last chapter we have before the last one, the one that they said we wouldn't give us yet. Just west of the Canaries. The Calling. Part 6. 3 others are present. Edward Nichols was shot with a gun by Chotan. Ah. So I was right about the order. Edward Nichols shot with a gun by Chotan. Chotan was spiked by a terrible beast, and so was Hamadou Diop. Okay, so I was right. So that is our Sierra Leone man. Tickety tick. Talkity talk. Tookity took. There we go. Wow, that seems like there's a lot left. Can I really get that many in this chapter? Okay. I'm guessing it is our Miss Lynn. Oh, it's this one. And Henry, the dick, had their bodies all piled up in one place. Yep. And there he is. Missing his arm. Yeah, look at that. What happened to him? It's like fried to the bone. Wow. I think he's actually saying my lady, my lady. Oh. His hand's on fire. Yeah, those are mermaids. So a man is dying, and rather than help him, he's pulling a mermaid on board. There's another mermaid, and our poor milady. Sorry for the skip. My memory card was full. I guess I have been playing this game for almost 3 hours. But we're back now. Okay. I don't think we missed much. Itbeng Shah was burned. Well, he wasn't burned to death. Yeah, he was on fire. He was burned. Now we get to her. We're at the home stretch, though. I feel it. I feel like we're at the home stretch. Okay. Although I don't remember seeing any more in the boats. There were some people who left with the captain, weren't there? Let's double check. Let's see, who am I still missing? So there's still a few pages left of The Calling. So we got him. We got those two. Did we get all 3 of these? Yeah, we did. The Calling we're still working on. All of these have been in reverse order, I've noticed. Unholy Captives, we got those. Got him. Soldiers of the Sea, I think we got all of these. Oh. How many stewards are left? The second mate steward of Ireland and Zangzi Sati of India. He looks, he's got an Indian mustache. Yep, a hideous monster pairs simultaneously with a brave but unfortunate soul. Yeah, Winston. Winston, the manly man. So we got all of these. Just gonna see how many loose ends I can tie up. Oh yeah, he's a level 3. So who do we have? How many do we have left? He's not a Russian, that's obvious. Alexander Booth, yeah. Because he didn't sound Irish when he spoke. He sounded English. It bangs Shah. Yep. And so that's Zangisati. Okay. And like I said, correct me if I mispronounce any of these. Feel free to make a post and edit it a bunch of times. Alright. Let's see what happened to the poor Miss Lim. Uh-oh. Whoa! Struck by lightning. Oh. What a face. Oh, they have shell. She has a shell. Look at that. Whoa! He's shooting this... This treasure chest can shoot the special beam cannon? There's another one. Being struck by the shell. And... Oh, ouch. It's being speared. Oh, ooh, these guys have been speared and... Oh, you... Senor Nichols, you miserable coward. You're almost as bad as Henry. Nah, actually, yeah, he's worse than Henry. Maybe? It's debatable whether or not this guy is worse than Henry. Okay. But yeah, look at that. Can't help but wonder what this image looks like under the hood when it's not under the effect of the dithering shader. Wow. So, cannot say for sure how she was killed. She was lying there bleeding to death, but I don't see what hurt her. I'm gonna have to leave that go. So, well, you died like a chicken. What else do we have? It's gotta be one of these two. It's you. Okay.
You're still breathing? Can you roll? Nichols, sir, shoot them for God's sake!
Oh. Ah, so he's taking him down. So this is the, I'm guessing, the second mate's steward, because he's with the second mate. Oh. Ooh. Is this O'Hagan? No, that's not O'Hagan. Oh, there's the mermaid reaching out for him. Hey, once you're be mine. Oh wow, this is oh dear. Ooh. Oh, that's a headshot there. Ah, okay, so she's being clawed by a terrible beast. Okay. Is this O'Hagan? It's probably O'Hagan. Oh dear. He's also being pulled. Oh yeah, it's got a grip on him. And that's Alexei Toporov. Oof. No, they're looking for people to drown. Although, why this one clawed her instead? Perhaps jealousy? I guess that is how these sorts of mermaids work, if I recall correctly. So yeah, she got mauled. Wow, it was mermaids, and that treasure chest had some kind of magical power. Was knifed by Itbang Shah. And now it looks like we have a couple here. Oh, it's you, huh?
Keep rowing! Where is it? There! Something there! I see it! Give us a weapon! Shoot it! My kid eye! Pick up the oars and row, you fools!
Ooh. Yeah, O'Hagan got, headshot. And that's Alexei, who... I'm guessing this mermaid, after getting a perfect headshot on this jerk, swam up and dragged this jerk into the water. This guy is looking for one that has that's dived beneath the waves with little seal flippers. Oh no! Look at him, he's like, ah! Yeah, he's being dragged in. So this is, I believe, Alarkus Nikishin, our remaining Russian. Oh. And there he is using the spear. Whoa, so this guy got speared and he's using it to cut his ropes. Clever, clever. And she's being told to stay down, so she's trying to take cover. Yikes. Wow. I'm guessing they want the chest. They want that chest and whatever's inside it. Well, it did have a shell in it that lined up with their other shells. Yeah, I see the shell in the picture there. So Hagen was speared. A lot of these use Terrible Beast as their solution, I notice. There are a lot of options, but there doesn't turn out to be quite as much variety as we hoped. But it means you can't just go around guessing. Samuel Galligan and Bun Lan Lim. And that leaves just 2 more, I think. 1, 2, 3. So just 3 more, I think? 2 or 3 more. Alright, so what happened to the guy who was speared here that is being used to cut ropes? We're almost there, folks. I can taste it.
Keep course due east. You'll reach the Canaries in 3 days. You packed enough stores?
Aye, sir. Checked and loaded them myself.
Good. Stay quiet and alert. If the wind picks up, we've no chance against the Obra Dinn.
休假，你玩抓不？
我冇问题，但是伊来想啊，绝对袂当互伊落在水底。
那是遐个怪物出现，你绝对卖起来。
Aye, shut it up.
They say strange things about monsters.
Oh. Ooh, just barely avoided it there. That's Li Hong. By the look of it. Oh, yeah, point blank. Ouch. Yep. So enough food and water for 3 days on this thing, huh? On these awful little dinghies. Wow, a very dreary night this time around. I guess the bosun must have learned a few tricks from him to dodge the spikes the same way. All this scene is missing is Henry Evans in the background standing there with his hands on his hips going, "Job well done!" So Li Hong was also speared by a terrible beast. A lot of people were speared by terrible beasts. And that's terrible. Alright, is that the end of this journey? I think so. Kind of went round trip, didn't we? Went from the top deck back down to the bottom, and now we're back on the top deck of the ship. 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 missing. You were drowned. And you were drowned. Is that all of them? I'm pretty sure that's straight up. Did I get these mixed up? I guess that's possible. I'm pretty sure that was Alexei. Oh, drowned by a... I need to mention that part. Okay. I forgot to mention that. Alexei Toporov. Li Hong. Let's head back. Oh, nope, too far, too far. The Calling, okay. The Calling conclusion. He was also drowned by a terrible beast. Alright, that's all that remains. I think that's it. We don't know what happened to Philip Dahl, Paul Moss, or Martin. Where does Paul Moss show up? This is Soldiers of the Sea. Oh, right. He was killed by the Russian topman. Okay, so he's who I was missing. He landed. There we are. I was wondering what we were still missing. All currently solvable fates correct. Paul Moss and Alarcus Nikishin. Okay. There we go. 3 hours in, and there's nothing left to do on the Obra Dinn. Oh. But a mystery still awaits.
Get in there somewhere! Storm's coming! Finish your business and climb down here!
Well, lucky for you, my business is concluded. I'll be with you momentarily.
We should go. Storm's nearly about, so we won't be coming back.
I'm all done. First time I played this game, I thought the storm was some kind of internal timer, so I panicked and left.
Finally. Sit down so you don't fall out.
It could have been for all I know. But I think the storm only comes about when you've seen every scene. And now have to do your detective work. But that's it for now. Everything except the bargain. One week later. The Honorable East India Company insurance assessment for the good ship Obra Dinn. Ship damaged in squall, Atlantic sunken storm, Falmouth payout claimed £20,000. Cargo all lost £5,000. Cargo lost payout claim for restitution. So cargo for the company and cargo of the crown, £3,000. Captain Robert Witterell. Fate ended self. Criminal findings: murder of crewmate 4, estate forfeited to the crown. William Hoskett, first mate. Fate shot by Witterell. Criminal findings: attempted mutiny, estate fined £25. Edward Nichols, second mate. Fate shot. Criminal findings: murder of crewmate 2, attempted mutiny, theft of cargo, estate fined £100, which was a lot back then. Martin Parrott, third mate. Fates unknown. Findings of merit: extraordinary valor, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded, outstanding wages and reward of £90. Yeah, he did a lot of a lot of things to help out people with like the Kraken attacking and all that. John Davies, 4th mate, criminal findings, murder of crewmate, estate fine £15. Alfred Klestill, bosun, exceptional performance of duties, awarded. Torn apart, criminal findings, murder of crewmate, the bosun's mate, Charles Miner. Oh yeah, that was what was it? Which one was the bosun's mate? Oh yeah, he shot the steward. Henry Evans, estate awarded outstanding wages, really, of £50. Fate, alive Africa, findings of demerit, abandonment of crew and vessel. He also let a lot of people die because he was an awful surgeon. James Wallace, estate awarded outstanding wages and reward. Winston, yeah, findings of merit, extraordinary valor. Outstanding wages donated to pension fund. Estate awarded outstanding wages. Criminal findings, murder of crewmate, oldest Vyatter. Oh yeah. Estate fined £50. So this is the assessment. No claim made. Abigail Hoskett Witterell and Nuncio Pasqua made no claim. I guess he didn't really have anybody to do. Findings of demerit, abandonment of crew and vessel, estate fined. Oh yeah, she killed somebody too. Fate Claude, no claim made. Expense claim $25. £25. Yep. Extraordinary valor, yep. Very exceptional performance of duties. Estate unknown, yep. So, Solomon Syed, Alexander Booth, Samuel Peters, estate awarded outstanding wages. Total claimed £29,285. Signed by the Chief Inspector. The pocket watch remains in your possession. The book returns to its original owner, Henry Evans, massive jerk, in Morocco, as requested. Morocco, Africa. Just south of France. Did you know that France is closer to Africa than Kentucky is to Colorado? Wild, isn't it? One year later. With a nice cup of tea. Hmm? So these are my digs, huh? Got the nice arsenic wallpaper. I have a housekeeper. I'm pretty well off. Look at all those adventures written on my shelf.
Package at this hour.
Mm.
Oh, the thing smells just dreadful. Better you don't open it inside. I'll be turning in now. Tea's in the kitchen if you need more.
I'ma open it. Chief Inspector, I write to you with the unfortunate news that Dr. Evans has passed away. He succumbed to his illness shortly after receiving your package. He was very pleased with your correspondence and asked that his gratitude be expressed by returning the book to you, along with the means to complete it. As for the three of us that remain, the Obra Dinn is a distant memory and a dreadful chapter of our lives that we wish to forget. Do not write back. Regards, Miss Jane Bird. So there's the book. But what is this? Oh. Oh, that is never a good thing to see in a story about the sea. I have a bad feeling about this. A very, very bad feeling about this. Although I guess all the fingers have curled, so what's there to worry about? Henry Evans must have curled all those fingers with all the terrible things he did on that ship.
Collect your things.
I hope that nobody thinks of me as a bad surgeon. Well, they all die.
On. There's no time. We need to go. Right. What are you up to?
Oh no. He killed the monkey to make another memory. Henry! Henry! You are the worst. I take it back. Nichols is not the worst, it's you. Shooting a poor, defenseless monkey. Oh wow, there's a spear in that one. Oh no, Martin! No! And, oh dear. That was the treasure chest. This tale belongs to you now. Please finish it. Chapter 8. Bargain. The curled monkey's paw in the lazarette, which I couldn't get to before. A friendly but not entirely pleasant monkey companion was sacrificed in the pursuit of knowledge by a complete jerk and terrible surgeon. So who will be first? You? Martin.
A third shell. Captain didn't toss them all. Leave it. Help me lift this. Stop! Why? Well, set you free. Give it the shell. Here. Do it. Hoist it out. To the main deck. Throw it over. Lock the door when you leave. Get the tail, boy. In return, the ship. The Obra Dinn. See it home.
So this is the bargain, I'm guessing. Oh, Martin, no. Too good for this world. Oh. So that is Paul Moss. Poor guy was killed by Volkov. So this is before the escape. And that's Davy. So Davy was able to get away. Oh, Martin, no. So they let the mermaid go. Oof, and you're just kind of here now. A bit awkward. And there's the treasure chest. Oh, Martin. Oh, Martin. Now is it your turn? Oh.
I'll kill every last one of you monsters. Withdraw the Kraken, or I will kill you all!
Oh, dear. Oh, Captain. Oh. That's his hat. And he's still here. Oh, with the shell. Oh, dear. Oh no. Captain, it was your idea to bring them on the ship. You should have gotten rid of them the moment the troubles began. The captured beast fought against its jailer and was speared for the trouble. That's a much more accurate description of what's happening here. Now is it you? No? Oh, that's right, they caught 3. Oh dear.
Call it off, damn you! This is your Kraken! You brought it here! Send it back!
Oh. Not cool, dude. So this is what happened. So the mermaids were trying to get the treasure chest. So they captured the mermaids and decided to bring these dangerous things into the hold, thinking that was a great idea. And they are the ones who called the Warriors of the Sea and the Kraken. You'd think you would have taken the hint the first time. Oh dear. But yeah, that's just brutality there. Man, so many of these people are just horrible. The captain, Henry Evans, the second mate. I can see why the crew decided to mutiny against him. He doomed them. Now it's you. So this is it, the final piece of the puzzle.
What's this? Quicksilver.
Why did you dip your hand in Quicksilver?
Good.
Oh, he retrieved the shell, but... Oof. So dipping your hand in that is lethal, huh? He looked so happy before in the picture. Not possible to see anything else outside, huh? Huh. So this is it. The final answer. Doll was poisoned, because that's what Quicksilver does. That's it. Story's complete. Although not the most extreme revelation, but yeah, Martin did a good job. Martin was good. Oh, who was it? The Carpenter was good. There were people who definitely had the right intentions. A lot of people were just desperate. And then you had people like the Captain and Henry who were just miserable. But yep, that's it. Game finished. It is finally time to leave. The Obra Dinn forever. All right. I hope you guys had fun. I had fun. This was a great little return to playing this. Man, how did they get the dithering effects to work on the wallpaper of all things? That's incredible. Yet another notch in the belt of the. Was there a giant diamond sitting there? What other crazy adventures did this person go on? The end. Hey! Yeah, that's a fun game. It's a lot of fun. I love it. I don't know if Lucas Pope has put out any books since then, but yeah, it's a lot of people helping out. Oh, Taiwan. Okay, so that's what Formosa used to be called, I believe. There's a lot of localization people. A lot of like I said, a lot of different languages. He had to. Pope made this game basically himself. All the programming and stuff he basically did himself, except for the localization. Everything else he had to string a bunch of voice actors together, go all through the world. Although that's a lot easier to do, thanks to remote work. Although this was before 2020, but yeah, remote work doing these kinds of things is it's not a difficult thing to do, and it's a perfect example of the kind of thing you can make as a solo creator when you leverage your resources properly. Granted, he did have the nice windfall from the surprise hit of Papers, Please, which allowed him to hire all of these voice actors to do the work, but all the programming, the graphics in particular, I'm not sure who did the illustrations. That might have been him as well. But like, there's footage of him modeling the ship. Although it would not surprise me if the Obra Dinn itself was actually an already existing asset that he tailored to his needs. But by leveraging what you have cleverly and doing everything in a smart fashion, by understanding your limitations, I guess that's a good thing to say. Understanding your limitations, what you're capable of doing yourself. If you want to try to move forward with doing it with yourself, or if you want to find help, that's the thing. Like I said, understanding your limitations and figuring out how to work around them is a very important skill if you want to be successful, because everybody wants to do everything the best possible way that they can, but sometimes that's just out of reach, and you have to figure out how to do it another way. And by doing it this way, to give it that really classic, like, old school video game look with the dithering and the images, that was a way to help make an otherwise fairly low poly game look really good. So kudos, hats off to the folks who all the folks who worked on this. This was an incredible experience. Like I said, I love this game, even though it's the same mystery every time. I've played through it at least 7 times now with this playthrough. I love the atmosphere. I'd love to see more games like this. I know there was one by the Gone Home people that took place in outer space that had a similar mystery to it, but so much of those styles of games are just passively taking in information. And while you do passively take in information here, you have the task of solving the mystery and figuring everything out. So you have an assignment, you have a game, you have all sorts of things you actually have to do in this game. And this is, I think, a better experience for sort of a mystery kind of game where the answers aren't necessarily handed to you, but you do still have to analyze and pay attention and figure things out. Like the tags on the hammock, that's a detail that gives you so much information, but you kind of have to know to find it. You do have to be especially detail-oriented for this to work, but I think it works. The fact that everything is black and white means it is clear when something is deliberate, something that the game wants you to see, along with the different vignettes. You're not wandering around completely lost. You're presented with the information in these closed spaces, in the places where you can find them. So there's a lot of really good design in this game here. It's one of my personal favorites. Thanks again, Lucas Pope. Thanks again to all of you. Thanks again to all of my Patreon supporters, particularly those at the $5, $10, and $100 tiers. You are what makes this all possible. And until next time, happy Halloween!